you two, your questions too will be in the record. Senator Hutchison.
Well, thank you, Madam Chairman, and I will echo what Senator Inouye said and say that you've had a fabulous week. And I'm so happy that in Women's History Month, which you couldn't have predicted 30-some years ago would happen on your anniversary.
No.
But it's a wonderful thing that we are celebrating your service as the longest serving woman in the history of our Congress and our country. So I loved being a part of all your festivities, and it probably won't be matched for a long time. In fact, you may break your own record.
Thank you.
Let me say that I think you're hearing what the concerns are already. NOAA is a big one. Gulf of Mexico. I mean, we've just last week we had tornadoes and horrendous weather that kept our ranking Republican leader, Senator McConnell, from being able to be here on Tuesday because he was not able to get out of DFW Airport for about 8 hours, and it's just always there. The Gulf of Mexico it is the site of so many of our hurricanes and tornadoes and horrible weather, and yet we see failures in NOAA. We see the satellite system, which doesn't function right. It's a big part of your budget, but the people who are concerned with the wet side of commerce, with fisheries and ocean monitoring, are also very concerned. So I will want to know what you're doing to address these issues and what you would do with the increase in spending in that area. The reorganizing that has been announced, possibly to put NOAA in the Department of Interior, I would like to know your opinion about that, if it goes better there, and what can we see that would be an improvement if it did move, or if not, why not? And the computer hacking is another issue that really has come to the forefront, and protecting the department's information technology infrastructure certainly has to be a priority. And I guess in the hacking that happened this year, you're still, I'm told, trying to sort out if any information about the companies that are in your system had compromised information. The National Network for Manufacturing Innovation is part of the budget. Certainly, we are focused on manufacturing, and innovation in manufacturing should be a priority, and I want to hear more about that. And just the last thing I would mention is the International Trade Administration. The President made an executive order that I think was premature, because we haven't had a chance to see what a new International Trade Administration would do that the U.S. Trade Representative isn't already doing or should be doing, and do we need another reformed agency to do the work on unfair trade practices when we do have a setup, I think, at the U.S. Trade Rep office. So I'd like to, pursue these things and get your answers. And I guess after we have our opening statements, we'll get a chance to hear what your priorities are. Thank you.
Mr. Secretary.